Good afternoon, this is Craig. This is video 2 in the HOA Watchdog series, where we're going to talk about um, Indiana Homeowners Associations, um, what they're doing to homeowners in Indiana, and why it's important for us to take our communities back. Uh, there's so much to go through. I don't want to jump into the middle of this. I really want to start at the beginning. So this first few videos are going to probably be long-winded because there's a lot to go through before we really get into the meat and potatoes of what's going on. But I think it's important to see how it happened. And that's important because when you see the red flags in your neighborhood, you'll recognize them before you're slapped with a instant lawsuit from your HOA. So back in March of 2015, I owned a limousine company, Indy Limo Transport, and Kathy and I were partners in that venture, and my wife. And so we had been running this company since 2010, and now we had been growing our company significantly, 20-30% year after year. We were in the low to mid 6-digit numbers as far as income coming in and continuing on the rise. In 2015, we had made the decision to expand. So we had, we'd had limousines prior to that. We'd been growing and doing all the things a business does to grow. And we live in a community, Pleasant View, which is in Fishers. And we had purchased a limousine just a week before the lawsuit. And I drove it out, Cadillac Escalade, really nice SUV stretch. And we'd already purchased a storage. We already had all of that set up. And a week after, we received a lawsuit. No notice. Nobody came to our door. Nobody sent an email. Nobody called us. Nobody from the city. Just a slam, just a lawsuit that we were violating the covenants and bylaws of the HOA. So I had known all along that the HOA was illegal. But, I had no bone to pick with the HOA. They're going to do what they're going to do. And I wasn't the guy that went around the neighborhood, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. I just, was doing my thing, running my company, and, staying in my own yard. So once I got hit with this lawsuit, I just felt like that was just too much. I couldn't accept a bunch of illegal board members, and I use that term loosely, because none of them were elected. It turns out, and you're going to see all of the documentation through this series. I'm going to be posting all of the legal documents and all the videos of all the interviews and all the hidden videos and audios and emails of all of the actors. So it's going to be really fun to expose all these people. And we have an election coming up, and October's not too far away. So just want you to know we're going to continue this fight. We're going to expose all of them, and we're going to do our best to have HB 1074, go check it out, changed and fixed, so that Hoosiers' rights are not being infringed upon by fraudulent people in a community claiming to be board members. Now, stay tuned for another video that will kind of start to get into the very, very basics of red flags and things to watch for with your HOA. And please feel free to contact us, send emails. I will be creating a whole new YouTube channel just for this project, so you can go to one place. Right now, these videos will be posted on Indiana HOA Watchdog site. It's a page on Facebook, and they'll be more formal, they'll be more professional, and be more scripted once I get to that. But I want you guys to know that I'm thinking about it, and please share your stories. We can do interviews so that you can tell us what's going on in your neighborhood, and we can get rid of these bad actors and these corrupt politicians that are hurting our communities and hurting our state. Thanks again for listening, and you have a great weekend.